Let's get straight to that developing story out of Tennessee. Officials report 19 dead or missing in a massive blast. It happened at an explosives factory plant southwest of Nashville. The shockwave was so powerful it rattled homes in the surrounding area. It was followed by several secondary detonations and prompted a massive emergency response. This is what we have so far, but let's bring in Will Nunley, owner and reporter at local Tennessee radio station WOPC. Will, great having you, and what do you have?
Yeah, Diego, just the past few moments, we got an update from the sheriff here that explains that they are going to suspend a lot of the recovery operations for this evening. This is no longer really a search and rescue mission as much as it is a recovery operation for those 19 missing, what he is referring to as missing souls at this point. This occurred at about 7:45 a.m. local time. The blast, as you mentioned, was felt not only in the immediate area of the county surrounding where that happened at the Accurate Energetics plant, but was felt nearly an hour away, closer to Nashville. It shook me in my home and actually woke me up, and I live 45 minutes away. It felt almost like a small earthquake. So you can imagine the power behind this blast. And in its aftermath, you can see there on your screen a debris field that is scattered at least over a half mile in either direction from this blast site. There are multiple agencies, including the ATF and federal resources, coming in at this hour, along with Tennessee investigators, to try and determine what actually set off this blast, but that has not been conclusively mentioned at this point. There is still much activity at the scene. This is about a 2,100-acre campus. This plant provides munitions to not only the federal government and defense contractors, but also to the commercial space as well. So think of things like construction companies and law enforcement. There are several different laboratories on this campus. This is Building 6, we are told, that exploded with employees inside. Additional injuries occurred. At least 4 other employees were injured in some of the surrounding buildings and taken for treatment. Now there is a unification center being set up near the site for families to receive word on the investigation and also the recovery of remains, but we don't have much detail yet, as resources are still being brought to the scene for that recovery. We had a hunter that was speaking to me earlier this morning, who was several, again, acres away or miles away really from the scene, and he said the blast was so powerful it nearly knocked him out of the tree stand he was in. It has also caused power outages in the surrounding community as well. So that speaks to the pure power that was on display with this blast.
And Will, is the immediate vicinity of the plant safe? Is there some kind of explosive material, dangerous, other, possible ordnance around?
Sheriff's deputies tell us at this hour that they do not believe that there is any additional danger. They have actually gone through the facility. They've worked with the company to make sure that there will not be any subsequent danger throughout the night, because there are still laboratories in the area that were rattled, that were unsettled as because of this blast initially, but they do not believe there is any further danger to the public at this hour. But this is certainly something that just was experienced not only in the immediate area, but for hundreds of thousands of people surrounding this as we try to learn what could have caused this blast. We understand at the same campus in 2014, there was a similar incident on a much smaller scale. This is an explosives laboratory, so you can imagine this is a volatile workplace, but there have been some incidents reported before, but by far, this is the largest disaster they've experienced tonight. The governor of Tennessee is asking for prayers for the community and for the victims as this investigation really just begins.
I see. Will Nunley, thanks for that update.